All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another weekly live stream. It is good to see you all. Just a quick announcement before we do anything else. This is not part of the streamer event. In case you did not read the title, this is not part of the streamer event. I wish I had access to Duskmourn, but I don't. So we're going to be still playing current standard. But it should still be fun. I got a couple of fun meme decks to share with you guys, and it's always fun to hang out with you guys, chat, talk, and just to have a good time in general. So, and we might also do a little bit of limited later on in the stream if things are looking good and people want to see that. There's Premier Draft Amonkhet in the special limited events right now, which is a very fun time. If you haven't played Amonkhet, it's a really awesome set to draft. But 1 week until Duskmourn, guys. 1 week. Less than a week, technically. Tuesday is the release, I believe. So, man, I'm stoked. I'm so excited to be able to get back to brewing for you guys. And I have so many ideas already kicking and ready to go. But for now, we're going to bask in what is left of this standard, because I really think Duskmourn is going to change it up dramatically. I don't think that, you know, maybe mono red's going to survive, obviously, but I think standard's going to get a pretty big shakeup with Duskmourn. It's a powerful looking set, so let's go ahead and get right into it. All right. So for standard, that's not standard, that's brawl. We know how to do things. All right. Yeah, I think rooms are going to be great and limited. I wish I could play Duskmourn for you guys, but we're not quite there yet. I'm almost to 700 subscribers, so make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Make sure if you are not subscribed that you hit that subscribe button. Every one of those helps. I think somewhere around 2K subscribers is when they will start actually considering me for being a part of the streamer event. So hopefully we will get there. I know I've got some awesome brews lined up for Duskmourn, so we'll get there together, and then hopefully in the next couple of sets, you guys will be able to join me for the streamer event, and I'll get to do stuff early with you guys. That'll be great. So I've got a couple of things that I'm going to show you guys today. I have a Naya tokens list that was given to me by, and I tweaked it a little bit by one of my subscribers named Daniel. I can't remember his last name, but I'm sure he'll be joining us at some point this evening, and I will shout him out when he joins. I've got a fun blue-black control list that I've been having fun just ruining people's days with. Nice mono-red control list. It's sort of more of a mid-range list. And a fun artifact list that's all about blowing up people's lands and stuff. So today we're all about making people upset. So let's do that. We're gonna go ahead and start with demure control. Very demure, very upsetting. See if maybe we can have some good luck tonight. Maybe we'll get the mythic. All right, first opponent, Artista. Opponent goes first. This feels a little slow, but we are on the draw, and we do have 3 2-mana removal spells, so I guess we'll try it. It's red. Oh, my heart leaps for joy. Let's hope that they just play like a 2-drop here. Like that. Let's go get a island. right, Realm Breaker's a nice draw for next turn. All right, opponent is going to plot the show off. I'm gonna go ahead and discard one of these deadly cover-ups. Alright, that means the opponent probably doesn't have any pump spells, which is good. We're gonna play a Storm Chaser's talent, hold up, go for the throat. Or if the opponent's not smart and they play their show off after they don't have enough mana to pay for interference, we'll do that. But this way we have the cover up, so I can go get like all their mice, or whatever other problematic card they find. Sure. They're running low on cards though, so yeah, so let's go ahead and go for the throat that. Five mouse. We'll take our one. Opponent discards a shock. Not enough mana to level up talent, thankfully. Bitter Triumph. I want to save that for the Slick Shot show off, but I don't have any lands and I need to start getting some lands. Another mountain for the opponent. Hey, look at that. Mono red bricking. You love to see it. So now non-creature spells cost one less. We don't really care about that. We can Bitter Triumph that. Oh, they get to draw a card. And draw and discard if they choose. Alright, down to 14. Hey, look, a land. Let's discard the interference, because that's not really helping us anymore. They are playing shock, so that means they do have some direct damage spells, but... Breach the multiverse. Alright, well, let's mill the opponent and try to get a land. Got some good hits there. Got rid of their Manifold Mouse. There's another land. I'll take it. So we will Realm Breaker again. Welcome, Sarah, my new moderator. Everybody say hi to the new moderator. We will get back, go for the throat. Yeah, you guys better be good, or she'll get you. Not that you guys are ever not good. Nothing but upstanding citizens in here. Alright, we're gonna hold up the go for the throat, and if they don't play any creatures, then we can mill them with this Realm Breaker. Oh no, a mountain! We have to be careful, because they could turn this around on us very quickly, so... Can't let our guard down. Mill, mill, mill. We get a land. We're playing Grixis now. Alright, so we've got Breach. Breach feels nice. Let's Breach. I suppose we'll take their Challenger. Yeah, right? They do usually concede. Cool, now whenever I cast a spell, I get a free otter. They're being a good sport. I think it's because they're sitting on a way, yeah, see, they had a show off in hand, so I think they're like sitting there hoping, like, they probably have a Callous Sellsword in hand, right? I'd be willing to bet anything they have a Callous Sellsword in their hand. And they're just like hoping that somehow, some way, they'll be able to. Because it doesn't take a lot. Slick Shot, Show Off, plus Monstrous Rage. There's a Heartfire hero. There's a Show Off. Are they actually gonna leave stuff back to block with? What? Mono red blocking? What's that? Feel like we're breaking their poor little brain. Alright. Let's go for the throw at the show off. Get an otter. Mill the opponent, get a land. That's actually crazy. Out of the 10 cards I milled, not a single land. Alright, so let's play Jace. Trigger all the prowess. Opponent's just purposely sitting here being salty at this point. Unfortunately, I have to kill them because they're not conceding, so it's not like I'm BMing them or anything.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways.
Yeah, we're gonna educate you in Phyrexian ways.
You can be made to obey.
That's right. Obey. Monstrous Rage? See? They had like half of what they needed to kill me. Now they'll scoop. Or not. Get out of here, Mono Red. Victory Screech! Just think, in a week, that deck's going to be able to kill us on turn 2. And I pray to all that's out there. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Yeah, we're gonna play that deck that you sent me. Daniel, you have to tell me how to pronounce your last name. The deck that you sent me, though, I tweaked it a little bit, and I've been having fun with it, so we're gonna play it tonight. Blooming Marsh for the opponent. Bushwhack. Alright, so we've got Phyrexian Obliterator somewhere in this deck. Caraciolo. So yeah, when I get to it, I will remember that, and I will shout you out again. Deep Cavern Bat. Well, I'd rather counter this and save the removal for something later, so we're gonna do that. If they don't play something we need to counter here, I might draw, because I want to make sure we're hitting our land drops. I might just play like a Shieldred here, though. Nope, Dread Knight. go ahead and draw. We've got plenty of removal and board wipes, so I'm not stressed about countering their threats. Let's discard. I guess the Darkslick Shores. Yeah, man, I am stoked. I posted about it on Facebook earlier, but I'm really stoked about the red and Enduring Courage. I'm gonna wait to cut that down until they attack with it. I'm excited about the red Glimmer. I want to build like a crazy like token deck around that and Hop to It and Gleeful Demolition, like kind of like the old Boros Convoke, but just tokens out of nowhere. Like, yeah, like he's +2/+0 and haste every time a creature enters. It's not non-token. I mean, this works out because they won't be able to draw with it this turn, so I'll wait till they target it with the talent. Go for the throat, or cut down. I'm also really excited to try Joda humans again, because there's a lot of new legendary humans in this set that I think are going to be really fun. So I'm excited to bring back my favorite deck of all time, Joda humans. I'm excited to try Ward Tribal 2.0 again, because there's a few really good Ward cards in the set. Yeah, Toys is another one I'm really excited about. I'm definitely going to be building... yeah, Aristocrats should be good. I already have an Aristocrat style deck that I played during this standard. You know what? No, I'm not going to go for the Throat It, because I want to intrude on the mind. Ooh. Alright. We'll split it up like that. They don't want to give me Breach. They give me Breach! I can just get the Shouldered back. I draw another Breach. I'll take a moment after this game. I'll talk a little more about stuff I'm looking forward to, though. Oh, Liliana. Rude.
When I win, you're telling me what you know about a Raven Man. Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Personal space? What's that? Yes, they are enchantment creatures, and they're freaking awesome. Shoot, what do I pick? Well, I know we picked Shielded from that Shielded from our graveyard, and I guess we probably take Deep Cavern Bat. No, they probably have removal, right? Well, I mean, let's take Bat. So they got to sacrifice Lily. Oh my goodness, look at this hand. Cut down's the only thing other than Vraska that kills the bat. So I guess we take the cut down. Nah, they can keep Vraska in their hand for now because they haven't leveled up the talent. And we have another Breach, so we can just... Depending on how they play their turn. Because they may hit Vraska. Because we can actually flip Shieldred. So they may play Vraska here with the Phyrexian mana to... Yeah, and they're gonna make Shieldred a treasure. That's what I thought. Too much of a risk.
Gaze into my eyes.
But I'm gonna sacrifice it and get it back. Oops. Oh, now they have a Shieldred. Well, we'll take... Actually, how many cards? 29? No, we'll take our Shieldred and another bat. And we'll snag their Virtue. Alright, and now we have Go for the Throat Up. I don't know what the heck they're doing. I think they're trying to play some weird combo of the Vraska combo and Toxic. Yeah, no, that's why I didn't want to pick their Shieldred. Oh, okay. Well, aren't you fancy? No, use some more. Yeah, the Golgari kitchen sink. Hey, Felix, welcome. Good to see you. Sure. They snag our cover up. That is annoying. Rot Priest. Wow, they've actually managed to turn this around on us a little bit. But not completely. And we got a Bushwhack out of there, that's good. They have to block with Rot Priest here. I don't know if that's smart. They're gonna gain 3 life back with their deep cavern bat. Yep, they're Shieldred. But if they attack with their bat, then I can attack with my bats. Alright. So they get their Virtue back. It's annoying. But they're in the same boat. They can't afford to attack with their bat. Alright. Oh, it's gonna come back. I didn't read the card. Golly. I didn't read the card. Oh, they lose their Shieldred at least. Alright, they get their cut down back. Not that that's super relevant. Oh my goodness. Is that lethal? It is lethal. Wow, we got beat by that jank. I cannot believe I just lost to that because I just drew lands for a couple of turns. Thank you, Felix. That means a lot to hear, man. I really appreciate that. I'll get there eventually. It's just about getting myself out there to enough people realizing that I'm more than just a drop in the pond. We will get there. But yeah, so real quick, I'm gonna play a couple more games with this one, but So this deck is nothing like I would make it after Duskmourn, but this strategy with Dowsing Device and Legion Extruder. Dowsing Device is such a fun, underrated card. It's, you know, 2 mana artifact. Whenever an artifact enters a target creature you control gets +1/+0 in haste. There's some sick toys that are artifact creatures that are already really good. And then all of a sudden now they just enter with haste because of this. And then whenever you get 4 more artifacts, this flips over, it ramps you, and then you can give other stuff plus XO and haste, where X is the number of artifacts you control. So, and Legion Extruder, this is really great because it deals 2 damage to something when it enters, and then if your opponent tries to remove something, you just sacrifice it and make a 3/3. Which feels pretty sweet. And then Teething Wormlet's just great in decks like that. So that deck is going to be a lot of fun. I'm also really excited to try to build like a blue-white tempo deck with like little creatures and the blue glimmer that you draw a card every time a creature deals combat damage, because that card's ridiculous. It has flash, so after they choose blockers, you get to you know what, here, I'll pull it up. Well, we can talk about some spoilers real quick for a few minutes. Why not? That's what we're here for. Fun stuff, right? Sorry, one second. I'm not super savvy with all this, so give me just a second here. All right, so like looking at some of these cards, right? As far as the like, let me find the blue glimmer. So this guy's ridiculous. Like, it's 4 mana flash, so like you just spend your first couple turns playing a bunch of like, you know, decent like normal creatures. Like you can play this in, like, soldiers or in like birds or something, you know, just anything where you're playing stuff that has evasion or it's hard to block or first strike or something where the opponent is less likely to either be able to block it or want to block it. And then the fact that you can flash this in, you can flash it in after they choose blocks, you know, and then even if they remove it right then, it comes back right then before damage. So unless they have exile based removal right that second, you're drawing a card for every creature that gets through. It's not draw a card when 1 or more creatures deal damage, or draw a card when creatures deal damage once per turn. It's literally for each creature you do damage, you draw a card, which card advantage in a tempo deck is incredible. So I'm also really, if you haven't watched my 7/7's top 7, I did do a video going over the 7 cards I'm most excited about. This card is what's got me stoked about Rooms. If it wasn't for this card, I don't think I would be that excited about Rooms. There's also a 5-color creature that you can tap to unlock Rooms. And I think that being able to cheat on the mana for the expensive rooms is insane. So if you look at like a room like Dollmaker's Shop, so 2 mana, whenever 1 or more non-toy creatures you attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy. That's a pretty solid effect. There's nothing crazy about it, but it's decent for 2 mana. Every turn when you attack, you get a free creature. Cool, right? But the other side costs 6 mana. So creatures you control have base power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. That's a very powerful effect. But spending 6 mana just to do that feels kind of bad, you know? But then you take a look at this. So you play that on 2, and then you play a few more creatures, and then on turn 5, you play this. You unlock that room for free. Trigger Eerie, which gives you a 3/1 spirit, so you get 2 creatures out of this creature when you unlock the room, and then all your creatures' base power and toughness becomes equal to the number of creatures you have, which if you have a couple creatures on the battlefield, they're going to be huge. So there's also like there's a red room that like deals damage for a couple mana when it enters, and then has an expensive side. There's There's a room that that returns all the creatures from your graveyard to the battlefield for like 8 mana. And then you got like cool, like some of the cool toys like Piggy Bank, like 3/2 for 2 that when it dies you get a treasure. That's actually a pretty solid card. Ethereal Armor is going to be ridiculous. We're going to see some Voltron decks too, I think. There's another one. Pyroclasm being in standard is going to be a pain in the butt for any creatures decks, to be honest. But there was another card I was excited about. Where is it? I can't find it. It's a toy. It's like 3 mana for a 4/3 double strike that when it enters it gets 2 -1/-1 counters if you cast it. So get that into your graveyard and then helping hand it, you've got a 4/3 double strike, which is ridiculous. So but yeah, so let's get back into some standard stuff. All right. But yeah, I'm super stoked about this set. I'm going to a pre-release. There will be. I'm going to a pre-release this Friday. I need to learn how to do like I'm still learning when it comes to like streaming and stuff like that, like how to do things properly. But I'm planning on learning how to do like a proper giveaway for you guys where I can give away some arena pre-release codes, but I have to learn how to properly do that without messing anything up or upsetting anybody. Well, I can't tell you which local game store. I don't want to get doxxed. Get our Restless Reef down. Hopefully we can outrun this Heartfire hero. Manifold Mouse. Yeah, very clever, Daniel. Ow. Let's hit this now, and then we'll cut down the Manifold Mouse when they go to pump it with something. It has double strike. Alright, Mirren Bane Spitter. That would still make it low enough. I should probably cut it down now, though. They Monstrous Rage it. That would put it out of reach. Let's let that attach. I knew it. I knew they had another pump spell. This is why I didn't want to do it. I saved myself because I would have died otherwise, so... Forcing them to wait to do it because of the removal spell was a good call, at least. Let's discard the Breach. I don't know if we're gonna survive. Another Manifold Mouse. Oh my goodness. What's on top? Cover Up does wipe the board next turn, so let's play Storm Chaser's Talent, because if they equip the Bane Spitter, that doesn't give it Trample. We have to hope they don't have a way to give it Trample. Land. Rockface Village gives it power, but doesn't give it trample. If they give it trample, then we know they have a pump spell. They probably still have a mon. No, okay, we did it. We survived. Exile, breach. All right, they lightning strike our face. Oh, what do we take? I mean, I guess lightning strike. They only have one more in the... They have a Bane Spitter in hand. And they draw a hasty creature, of course. What are you gonna do? How does Wizards not think they're like, look at this. Three removal spells on a board wipe. And they played 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures. They beat me with 4 creatures through 3 removal spells on a board wipe. How do they not see there's something wrong with this deck? Like, I mean, come on, man. And it gets worse next set. Like, and the sad part is there's no one card they can ban to fix it. Like, the mouse would be the biggest help. If they got rid of Heartfire Hero, that would definitely slow it down and make it less consistent. But, I mean, the deck is just insane. It's so resilient. It should not be that resilient. This is a little slow. Yeah, right? Just stop playing. I quit. Mono Red ruined it. Man, I don't know if I want to keep this or not. It's not the worst hand, but it... We'll try. Again. Mono Red again. You kidding me? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Murex. Murex isn't the card that Mono Red plays. Do they have an Abrade? This is looking more like Mono Red control. Yep. Oh, rude. Oh, it's Boros. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? What could they possibly... Okay. Alright, well, they don't have Get Lost, or they would have used it. Mill them cards. Alright, so they're gonna be able to kill our Shielder, because I know they have a Torture Tower. But that's fine. Ah, we milled 2 Get Lost, though. Yep, Torture Tower. You got me. Another caretaker's talent. And they have... Let's hit their Mirex. So I bet they're relying on that to draw cards next turn. And then we'll counter whatever nonsense they play this turn. Nothing. Drag the canal. Keep the land. I'm gonna pass. Plan on countering and drawing if they play anything. No. Man, it's annoying. If I activate this, I should still have enough mana to counter. Yeah. Okay. Mill. Ah, we got 2 forges out of him too. Poor opponent, they really needed that Mirex. They're just giving up, they're just leveling up their talents, so if they eventually make some tokens, they're big. Milling all their goodies. Urabrask's Forge. No, no, no. Do they have another one? We've already milled 2, so they can only have 1 more. Wow, we didn't mill any of our stuff. Great. What a waste. I'm gonna exile their graveyard because they do play Season of the Burrow. Looks like they have another Torch Tower. That was a satisfying sound. Really? They drew their 4th forge? You're kidding me. I'm gonna hit it so they can't copy it. Now they get to draw some cards. They're only at 18 cards though, so I mean that's actually gonna kill them eventually. Ooh, yay, Jace. Alright. If I don't kill him with damage, I'll just mill him out. Because this is not a May. Yep. Draw some more cards, buddy. Go for it. Yep, I'll take my 2. I love sticking it to Boros control. They mill. This is their last forge. They should have done that last turn or before combat, but they're dead though. Jace. Mill him for 15. Get out of here, Boros Control.
None of this calculates. I will shatter your mind.
I will shatter your mind. Aw, they saved us the trouble of waiting. Bye-bye. All right, we'll play one more with this, and then we'll switch over to the fun token deck. Yeah, there you go. Carlos Pest. Well, at least Carlos understands that he's a pest. That's good to know. It's always good when people are self-aware. Yeah. Yeah, he is a pest. How astute. We got a good hand for dealing with this deck, though, so... Yep, Emberheart Challenger, you got it. Mountain, another Emberheart Challenger, and a Monstrous Rage, I'm sure. So predictable. Yeah, right? Yawn. Manifold Mouse. Bane Spitter. I have kids, so this is like to me, this is like being forced to watch Moana for like the 50th time. And you're just like,
I've already read this. You won't stop us. Heal.
just like I like Moana's a cool movie, great movie. Do I want to watch it 50 times? Probably not. All right, we got counter spells now, though.
Become subdued.
Nope. He can show off in the graveyard. Oh, those are some great things to mill. Oh goodness, he finally resolved something. Of course it's a monstrous rage. Why not? Oh, he doesn't go after Jace? Coward.
Organic minds.
I'm gonna mill him out. All I need is one more land. Yeah, if they can't smack the attack all button, they don't know what to do with themselves. Of course, he's just gonna equip 2 Bane Spitters to his show off. All right, give me a land. Aw, man. Okay, that works.
Become subdued.
There, at least Shieldred's a blocker. Yeah, see, he can smack Bane Spitters on it, but he can't get through. All right, so we've got Mill 30. He's at 35. Oh, okay. Mill 30.
I pull one thread, and you're
Mill 15 more.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways.
The weak-minded will be educated.
More vulnerable than your memory.
GG, opponent. Oh, I'm so sick of mono red. I tell you what, Pyroclasm will be a helpful thing, but I mean, mono red's so consistent, I don't even think Pyroclasm will help. Welcome if you were just joining. Make sure you hit that like button. Get this out to more people. The more people, the merrier. I like chatting with you guys, and that helps show people that we're having a good time. So let's move on to the next deck. So I'm gonna come back up here. This deck was given to me by Daniel Caraciolo. It's one of my subscribers. And it's definitely a little bit of a meme. So I'm not going to promise we're going to win a bunch of games with this. But boy, is it just... This is what I live for when it comes to playing Magic. Is just, how can I do the most ridiculous stuff when somebody doesn't deal with my stuff? Yeah, more gold than Fort Knox is right. So it's basically a tokens strategy, but not in the way that you're used to seeing. We're not making a bunch of little tokens. No, we're making crazy tokens with Calyx and 3 Blind Mice and Yenna Red Tooth Regent. And yeah, we're just going to town, making a whole bunch of crazy stuff, makeshift bindings. And one of the things I added was a War Leader's Call, because I mean, copying this a bunch of times feels really cool. Giving all our stuff, you know, +1/+1 to making it deal a bunch of damage. And Rith, this is one of my favorite dragons ever printed. At least in recent history, I guess. Nicol Bolas, the one from what set was that from? The one that flips into a planeswalker. That's my favorite. But this is one of my favorite planeswalkers. Okay. One of my favorite dragons ever printed. It gives all other dragons War 2, which isn't super relevant in this deck because we're not playing a lot of dragons. What we're doing though is we're, you know, making 4/4 dragon tokens and copying them, and just having a good time. And I think that this deck is just super fun. So we're gonna try it out. I've had fun with it in testing, so let's see if we can crush some mono red. I forget what my other changes were, to be honest. A coat, a Codal 75. We get to go first. This is way too many. One land, and then we go Geared, Annie. It's a curve, but this is better. Oh, 3 Blind Mice was one of the cards I added. Because this essentially gives us free token copies of things once we make the token copies, which is kind of nice. We will keep 6, and we will put back the 3 Blind Mice for now. Elspeth Smite's nice against mono red, if that is mono red. Blast Zone. You have to Chipotle. It does look like somebody burned down the house with their Chipotle. There is a random colorless, like all colorless deck floating around. This is not colorless. Oh yeah, no, I definitely had to rework the mana base. Oh, that was just rude. Okay, we need lands. I may need to add a land to the deck, actually. Not like this. Let me draw a land, please. Oh, goodness, it's discard. I probably should have discarded Smite. Oh, joy. I'm having so much fun right now. Okay. I'm not a quitter. I'm just giving up because they're just going to keep making us discard and we can't play anything, so... That was just poor luck. We mulliganed. We were on the play. Didn't get a third land. We'll have a better game this game. I'm gonna keep trying because I don't know that it's right to add the land. I think it's already got 25, so... But I might add the land still, but we'll see. No white mana this time, but we do have Magda. Magda equals white land. Or... Magda equals the ability to get white through treasures. I really like the combination of Magda and Generous Plunderer too, because we can make dragons pretty easily. My question is, I think I play Plunderer first. Since next turn I can play Magda and immediately target something with Torch Tower. They're gonna have removal anyway. Some very risque Asterion sleeves here. For any of you BG3 fans out there. Oh, they didn't play a creature. Now I don't want to play Magda. What are they playing? I'm not gonna play her just to get her removed. I want to get value. Come on, play a creature. Ah, fine. Yep. Now, if they're playing bats, we'd already seen some creatures, I think. Well, at least they're killing themselves for us. There's a Shieldred. Oh my goodness, our luck. Alright. Let me work on the mana for this really quickly. I don't think we need royal treatment. I think the problem is the last two games we just haven't gotten land. So how many lands is there? We're running 24, so we gotta cut something and add a land. What do we cut? Tough, honestly. I think we cut a torch. Maybe not. I'm gonna cut a Rith. And let's go down a Carplussan Forest, down a Battlefield Forge. And let's add a couple more. Let me go down the Brushland. Add another white, another... Well, honestly, we should probably go up a red. Go like that. Wait, take out an Annie joins up? I mean, it's removal. It is legendary, though. Actually, what I wanted to do was find room for... a copy of Beza. I'm gonna do it like that. Let's try this. Fabled Passages will make sure we're hitting our colors more. Yeah, but see, that's the thing, is we can't rely on the treasure creation, so we have to make sure that we can function if that doesn't work. So this is a much better starting hand. If we were playing best of 3, we could probably play 24 lands. But the hand smoothing, the way the hand smoothing algorithm works is kind of annoying. I'm gonna play the Magda now anyway. They didn't have cut down, so that's good. Well, there's lots of win cons. But yes, that is a very good win con. I guess we'll try to play Calyx. I don't think he lives, but maybe they kill the Magda. Really, Magda's more of a threat than Calyx? They must have another removal spell. Nissa Resurgent Animist. Oh, they're not gonna like this. Here it comes. Now we have 2 War Leaders calls. All right. I don't know what they're playing though, so they may do something ridiculous this turn and ruin it all. This is just the lands deck. They do run Deadly Cover Up, so there's an Analyst. They've only got 1 land to get back, so I don't think they would sacrifice it now. Mill, no lands. They did mill 2 go for the throats though. I don't dislike royal treatment. I mean, I'm willing to give it a try, but the problem is you would always rather be removing something of theirs than protecting something of yours. And royal treatment, I would have to take out some kind of removal because I don't want to... Ooh, Lightning Helix is good. This way we still get another copy of the War Leader's Call. We get rid of their board. Okay, they scoop. That was fun. Calyx just snowballing. Let's pop out a Caretaker's Talent. Pop out a Torch. I guess... let's just try with 2 Royal Treatments. I don't dislike Royal Treatment. It does make a token. Does protect something. Yeah, I don't know why he chose, like, that's what I said. Like, I was like, you really think Magda's the bigger threat here? If you don't have removal for Calyx? The underdog. Well, let's keep him that way. Let's keep him the underdog. Opponent's going first. We don't have green, but we have 2 ways to create green, so I'll take it. Duress. Okay, well, there goes our Helix. Opponent's probably like, WTF is this? Like, this hand makes no sense to anyone. They're like, artifacts? Enchantments? What? Oh, is it Skellyman's? No. What is this? It is Skellyman's. Why is he playing Ichor Drinker? Oh man, I can't afford to... can't afford to just get smashed by this. I'm gonna play Calyx here in the hopes that they don't have removal for it and that we draw something. What's going on, JL? Your message got cut off, it seems like, maybe. I'm glad that you've found my channel and been around for a couple of weeks. Things are gonna get much funner here soon, much more fun once Duskmourn releases. Knight of Dusk Shadow. Okay, well, we're not trying to gain life, so we're not that worried about that. Plaza of Heroes. Let's play Magda. Unfortunately, we're not doing a whole lot here. Yeah, no, that was a big part of why, because I started out watching people like MTG Goldfish and CGB and all that stuff, and they're all really great content creators, but one of the biggest things I saw people complain about in their comments, and one of the biggest complaints I had, was that a lot of times, because, and it's not their fault, especially because a lot of these people play, you know, they release videos every single day. If I made a video every day, I wouldn't have time to play 40 games either. But, you know, a lot of times it's just kind of misleading, because they'll play and they'll show you, you know, they'll show you the best games because that makes sense. And you just don't get a real sense of whether the deck's good or not. On the same token, though, they do play meta decks, which I don't. I typically only play off meta decks, and every once in a while I might play. We're toast. Are we? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're not dead. We're very close to being dead. We're at 1, and we can't gain life, which is very relevant. And I don't see a way out of this, unfortunately. All right, good game, Skelly Man opponent. But yeah, I'm really glad that you appreciate that, because I don't think I'll ever be a daily poster, or if I am a daily poster, it won't be a standard deck every day. It might be like I do a couple standard decks a week and I stream many times a week. But I just want to make sure that, like, because I'm showing you something that is obviously not a meta deck, I want to prove that it's possible to win with it. You know what I mean? And 40 games, in my opinion, is even still not a huge sample size, but it's enough. It's enough for me to show you, hey, this is not a meta deck, but if you practice with it and you learn your matchups, you can win with this deck. And that's what I love, is because nothing is more boring than sitting down to play the game that you love and having to force yourself to play something you don't enjoy just because you want to rank up. You know what I mean? Like, I hate mono red. I will not play mono red unless I absolutely have to for some reason. So I don't want to sit down to play this game that I enjoy and play something boring and mindless. So I really just, it means a lot to me to share fun stuff with you guys that's enjoyable to rank up with. And yeah, I agree. I think posting every day is just not, you know, I'd rather post a couple videos a week and then stream maybe a couple times a week and see how that goes eventually. But it's just important to me to be transparent, you know? Like, if the deck's not that great, I'll be honest. I'll be like, hey, like, I had a positive win rate with it, but it wasn't amazing, you know? And yes, Hasbas, I definitely understand where you're coming from. That's what makes it. Ash Lizzle's a little different. She makes pretty high tier mythic so the results kind of, but I mean, she could be playing a bunch of mono red in between though. So, but I don't see any content creators that post real stats anymore. Now, granted, people like CGB, I think you can go and see their profiles that are pretty public, but they don't show you in the video, so you've got to go do all this extra work and dig and look for it, whereas I'm just in the video like, hey, here's the stats, look, you know. So I'm glad that you guys appreciate that, because nothing makes me feel better as a content creator than being able to see the reason I do something manifest in what you guys are telling me. So yeah, Oxen, I like your Oxen deck, but I'm running very low on wild cards right now, actually. I had to buy some packs to finish this deck, actually. Yeah, that's another thing I try not to do too, is I try not to make my titles or my thumbnails like clickbaity, which probably, you know, as silly as it is, I'm sure that costs me views, because, you know, even when the title's obviously clickbaity, people tend to want to click on it. But I try not to ever be like, this is the greatest thing ever, unless it really is like, whoa, I discovered this deck. Like, I have a couple of decks with like 78%, you know, win rates over 40 games. That's really impressive, you know? This is a good hand. I think I'm gonna play the passage and go get a forest, so we have our colors. Looking like it might be otters. Go ahead and play Magda. She's probably not gonna live through the turn, but This deck lowered your mortgage $200? Elaborate. Heaped Harvest. The opponent has domain with basic lands. That's pretty impressive. Oh, I'm sorry it's so... I'm sorry that it's so, so late for you. I'm definitely planning on eventually... Oh, they're gonna binding us, really? Okay, well, at least we're forcing them to expend multiple resources here. I appreciate you joining us, though, JL, despite the late time. I'm gonna be eventually, I'm gonna try to have it, you know... When I can do this as my job, which is the goal eventually, I do plan on eventually doing earlier streams. I'm just gonna play the Annie joins up so that I can take advantage of any ETB effects. Well, I mean, the opponent's only got 2 cards in hand, but they're only in a Traxa away. Finland! That's pretty cool. I hear Finland is quite nice. There's the Traxa. Oh my goodness. Opponent doesn't have a single non-basic, by the way. They're just being awesome over here. I can't do anything about this either, is the worst part. Like, I'm just absolutely toast. The deck is good. It's a fun deck. It just is not a fantastic. Like, we makeshift binding and then they just leyline bind. Oh wait, did they not take the leyline binding? They didn't. Well, they have another Atraxa, but. I mean, we're not winning this game. Like, opponent's just way too... I'm just gonna save us the trouble. Opponent is way too ahead on value. I'm enjoying having you guys here, and I don't want you guys just sitting here watching Domain kick my butt for no reason when we obviously don't have a way to deal with the second Atraxa. Should we make a deck? Maybe. That could be fun. I almost, just because it's the last week, I thought about doing the bat heist thing. Where we just play 4 bats and 56 swamps and we're only allowed to add cards to our deck that we steal. But that's a little time consuming. Opponent is playing Grixis so far. I heard some people play mono red. Yeah, just a few. Just a few. Just a few people. Not too many. It's not a problem or anything. I love how even though we're tapped out, the opponent still like red Magda, like made sure, like, is there any way they could punish me for blocking? Like, I appreciate a careful player. I love this little guy. Here's a balloon. Boop. So disgustingly adorable. Black cleave cliffs for the opponent. Ooh, Grixis Crimes. All right. You know what? Royal Treatment's actually a kind of a fun way to surprise trigger Calyx too. My moderator's a little bit behind there. Oopsie. Santa Claus is in Finland. I believe it. And we got more Calyx. Alright, so Annie joins up. Smack Marchesa. Get a treasure. If they want to block with both those, I'm fine with that. And then guess what? We can make another treasure. Aw, rude. They're no fun. They get the Marchesa back. You really say spoiler alert, Joes? Just in case there's any, you know, like 9-year-olds in here watching. Like, don't want to ruin Christmas for them. Yes, I know Calyx triggers twice. Magda, big roar. They have to block. Or not. Okay. Any creature I play kills them now. You draw that card. Go for the throat? Sure. No! Again, they kill the non-trampling Magda instead of killing Calyx. And then they don't leave a blocker. Okay. Sure. You're Santa. That's okay. We understand technical issues. Opponent scoops. Hey, we did it! We won a game. That's right, it is the best channel. Like a DJ Khaled thing to play every time. We the best channel. We get to go first. Does the... I'm not sure what you're talking about, JL. Let's get a planes. Meticulous Archive. Oh, is it Control? No! I don't want to play against Blue-White Control. It's like the last thing I want to play against. Oh, no. I think when you click no, it gives you the option to say why. I don't know. I don't think I've ever clicked no. I think it's just a way for them to gauge, like, are people having fun, you know? And if, like, all of a sudden everybody's clicking no, then maybe they look at it and go, okay, why? Alright, this is probably getting countered. Or they're... okay. I mean, that's fine. Did you have fun this game? No. So they probably are like, okay, they really hate this mono red deck. They hate it. They're not going to do anything about it, though. Oh, wait. This is not Control. This is Jin. This is... okay. Let's go get a non-pain red source here. Let's just go ahead and play the 4-mana Magda. Why not? Ping the opponent. No, I don't enjoy mono red. I did not have fun. Sleight of hand. Another Magda. We didn't need another Magda. 10 out of 10. Did not need another Magda. Picklock Prankster. Mill4. There's a Monastery Swift Mentor. They get another Prankster. So something's getting reanimated this turn. What is it? They go for Jin. And they get back the Mentor. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna try. It's probably getting countered. Not really a lot we can do at this point. Even if they don't have a counter in hand, they can dig for one with the Prankster. Unfortunate. That'll be that game. We're not recovering from that. We'll get a game where we do something crazy here eventually. Eventually. Maji Kisinu. We get to go first. This is alright. It's not crazy, but... play Ridgeline. Yes, you can counter plotted cards. Oh, bunnies! Let's get a white, because we don't have a white yet. If they do anything too crazy, we have Torch a Tower. I'd like to hit the Quest Caller, but we don't have anything to bargain with, so... Hop to it. Another hop to it. All right. That's a thing you can do. That is a big bunny. Beza was a good draw. I don't want to do this, but if it gets 3 bunnies off their battlefield, it's worth it. They couldn't be possibly silly enough to let this go, right? Okay. We've got another Calyx in hand, so I'm not super stressed. But they have Pollen Shield here, which is going to give all these +1/+1. So if we don't get some bunnies off the field, it's going to be a problem. Honestly, I think we play Yenna. Do they have a get lost? Okay. Sure. Oh my goodness, what do we do? It's a tough choice here. Pollen Shield Hair is going to be a problem, so we definitely don't want to... I think we just play a count. This isn't the talent, this is 3 blind mice here. Pollen Shield Hair, yep. Hopefully that's all they have. If they have another Lord here. Ooh, Phineas. This does not feel good. And they have an Elspeth Smite. Wow! Thanks for joining, JL. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're toast. All right. This deck is fun. We're just getting very unlucky. But yeah, no, I stream every week, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and I'll probably be doing more streams in the future. There will be an extra stream on release day, so Tuesday. I'll be doing a stream on release day. So 2 nights in a row streaming. Hooray! All right, let's try something else for a little while. As fun as that is, I am tired of getting my face smashed. Let's try some mono red control. Nothing like a hearty helping of Brotherhood's Ends and Koths and Chandras. Now watch, we'll face all control decks. Now that I want to play mono red. This is not a good hand. This is not great either. Better than the last hand though. I wanted an excuse to play Sunspine Links. This feels like as good of a deck as any. Urbrask's Forge. Yes, I know I'm playing Urbrask's Forge, but I mean, this is a way more fun deck than Boros Control. Oh gosh, they just discarded like The worst stuff ever. This is not going to be a fun time. They're probably playing Coiling Rebirth or something. You're unsubscribing? Fine. Get out of here. I don't need you guys. I'm kidding. Please don't unsubscribe. I don't like what's in the graveyard. I'm really annoyed that we're probably about to lose to, like, Rakdos joins up or something.
The only path to victory is fighting side by side.
Don't you remove my Koth. You're doing enough. And they discarded a Rottenmouth Viper. Yeah, we're not having a good time here, I don't think. See, this is my kind of deck, because they're probably going to Coiling Rebirth. Yeah, there's Rakdos joins up. We're just dead. They get the... Why? How greedy are they? That's so greedy. They don't deserve this win. They're definitely gonna win, but they don't deserve it. That was super greedy. Who knows? Maybe we find a way to win here. I doubt it, but... Alright, fine. You got it. Still greedy. Like, they have Rakdos joins up. They have the Argel and Multani. We're playing mono red, so we have no way to not, like, to deal with that creature without killing it. And that's lethal. Like... so greedy. Roscoe C. Jones. But you see, as soon as we switch to this deck, though, we face a deck that doesn't care about any of our removal. My goodness, I can't get a good hand to save my life right now. I think the magic... Oh, there we go. Okay. Hand got better. Although it looks like we're playing a control deck. Imagine that. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's rats. Oh, it is rats. There's a friend, the Relentless. This should keep him busy attacking my Koth for a little while. I like Koth as a planeswalker. I wouldn't mind seeing some more Koth down the road. Kermonix. Luckily, Kermonix dies to Brotherhood's End, and so do most of the rest of the rats in their deck. Only problem is, Vren does not die to it. If he's smart, he'll go after Vren Koth first. Yep.
soul never dies. Mirrodin, lend me your flame!
I think I want to let them play more creatures first. Like, yeah, I gotta take a couple toxic here. But he's gotta be thinking that I would have used my Brotherhood's End this past turn if I had it, right? Play the other Beastbinder, do it. Do it. Nope, he's being smart. Gonna surveil too. Gets rid of a cut down. Okay, we drew another Brotherhood's End. I feel better now. Another Chromonics, great. If he just plays two things, though, I can play Chandra and just smack those two things. Wow, alright. He's gonna play another Vren. You got it. Hopefully he'll just dump his hand here. It's annoying because he has another Chromonics in hand, so he's just gonna keep doing this. And it comes back tapped and attacking. That's ridiculous. Come on, play another creature. Oh my goodness, he's being so careful. It's really annoying. This should hurt. Looks like he's got removal for it, but it should still hurt. I can't believe we're probably going to lose this game. Chromonics is so ridiculous. They whiffed! Finally! They still have two Restless Reefs, though, so I mean, we're not, like, out of the woods. Problem is they can just attack us with... They could probably attack us with both the Restless Reefs now, yeah. They don't, though. They're gonna attack us with one. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this one either. Those are all things I would have liked to draw on. We're gonna get another Kermonix back probably. Dragonhawk. Doesn't really do anything.
Enough talking. Let's do this.
Next turn, though. If we can survive this turn, which I don't think we can. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't have enough mana to activate both Restless Reefs. Kermonix. We could have played Dragonhawk and given a haste last turn, but then we would have died on the backswing from the Beastbinder and a Restless Reef. So I'm hoping that they're greedy and they go for our face with this Restless Reef, and then we can ping them for 2 and then get in with the Dragonhawk. Dragonhawk would be a total of 8, 9. So I think we're just gonna irk this out by the skin of our teeth. They went for our face, so they're gonna let us steal the 2 damage with Chandra. All right. We got there barely. Whew. That was a close game.
This is for everyone we've lost to pirates.
Talk about a nail biter. Dragonhawk, man. It's a good card. I think Dragonhawk is one of the best dragons printed in the last, like, 5 years. I want to say Goldspan's more than 5 years old. If I'm wrong, correct me, but it's the best one since Goldspan. We get to go first. I like this hand. We got removal, and then Cough, and then Chandra, and all kinds of fun stuff. We're gonna play lots of mountains, but we're not playing what everybody thinks we're playing. Our opponent's like, yeah, I'm on a red without a 1-drop or a 2-drop. What's this? Yeah, those frickin' marshals for sure. Alright, it's blue-white control. We're not ever gonna resolve anything. Oh, just tap out. We're also not going to give them anything to Demolition Field, though, so if they're missing out on blue. So they have to, right now, to counter us. I mean, there's plenty of 1 blue mana counters, but why are they just sitting here? Did they forget to click pass turn? Opponent. Braided. They tapped out. Oh, they're this blue-white control. Wait, they have 88 cards in their deck. We're in diamond. What does that mean? They had 90. How many cards did they have to begin with? It wasn't even an even number. 88. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 98 cards? What? Well, them tapping out so we can play a Cough is awesome.
Fists up! We have the high ground.
We have the high ground. Fountain port. They have it get lost. That's okay.
This way.
Do they have a phantom interference? Nope. Okay. Oh, come on. That's just mean. Fine. Rude. I'll play a Dragonhawk then. You can just tap it forever, I guess. Okay. Opponent not tapping their lands very smartly. They're playing way too many colorless lands in their deck.
Plan? Fire doesn't need a plan. Use it wisely.
Here, eat some lightning strikes.
Ooh, it's gonna get scorching hot.
Scorching hot. Our poor opponent, all their blue mana pings them for damage. Mightstone, Weakstone does absolutely nothing. I mean, they get to draw cards, but that doesn't help them at all. They're almost dead just from Chandra's negative X and Lightning Strike.
Beulah. Let's give it our all.
In hindsight, I probably should have plus Wonder instead of plus 2. Oh hey, something for me to Nahiri's Warcrafting. Thank you, opponent, for giving me a target for that. They have like no colored mana right now that they can't, that doesn't cost them life. Why even go after Chandra at this point?
Awaken the inferno, buddy.
Oh, that's a lot of life. And more painful colored mana. Are they gonna craft their braided net? They are. Gonna draw 2 cards. Oh, ooh, a Tolly. They want to counter this with a. Oh, there's a lightning strike. And I'll take the Season of Weaving too, why not? I'll make another copy of Atali and... Oh boy, that was fun. That was a sweet win. Alright, let's play something a little more exciting and interactive. What else do we got here? Let's see if there's something I haven't played for you guys yet. Not really. I've played most of this stuff in videos. Could play Naya counters though. I like this deck a lot. Get some kitty cat action. That's a name. Dump Taker. That's an actual name of somebody we're playing right now. And they get to go first. Oh, I didn't know these sleeves had wings. What? Guys. Public service announcement. The Maha sleeves have flappy wings. What? I'm not catching a stick, so they don't have any instant speed removal. This could get out of control pretty quickly if they don't have a way to deal with this stuff. I don't think I have any copies of him. I know who you're talking about, though. No really point in attacking here. I haven't opened enough Bloomborough packs. I've mostly just been crafting the things I need. Patchwork Band. So they're Phyrexian's deck. Okay. Norn's Inquisitor. Sure. I see what you're doing, opponent. Attack first. We lose out on the Tumblewag. But I wanted to have the option to give double strike. Yeah, I actually think he's really cool too. Alright, their Phyrexians are big and scary. Oh my goodness, another annex entry. That's annoying. Alright. We get in with the Inquisitor, sure. Another Norn's Inquisitor. So these guys get big bonuses when they get flipped over. Yep, it's a 6/6. You got it. I don't think he's gonna want to kill the Beast Caller. He only gets to pick one. I think he'll kill the Adaptive, which is what I want. No, he kills the Beast Caller. Okay. Alright, I'll put the counters on Tumblewag. I guess I'll put one on each. No, I don't want to get beat by Dump Taker. You're right. This is not looking fantastic, though. I'm gonna play Dusk Legion Duelist. Play Tumblewag. opponent is just like every single interaction dragging their feet. All right. Counter on duelist count. Oh, okay. They just scoop, I guess. I don't know why. The game wasn't over. But they would have had to give up good resources though to survive, to continue to keep us from getting out of hand though. Like they would have had to have blocked probably with one of their annex entries. Ready, ready, ready. Aji Keshi 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a sweet hand. That's mono red. Hooray! My favorite thing. It's not mono red. All right. Well, something's getting lightning helix this turn then probably. I would think they would hit the brawler, but that's just me. Caretaker's talent. Well, requisition raid's gonna ruin their life. Counter here, which grows the brawler. Oh, please play a forge. Just play a forge. Oh no! That was horrible. Okay, come on, click. All right, I'm clicking on the Fabled Passage, but it doesn't want to let me do it. There we go. We need more green. Play Tristani. That does not die. To Brotherhood's End. Do they have a Get Lost, though? Looks like it. They don't. Oh. That's a lot of rabbits. Well, we just draw land. Oh my goodness, alright. This is not exciting, but gotta do what we gotta do. We're getting flooded. There's the forge. Of course they play it after we use up the raid. And they have a Get Lost for the adaptive. Oh my gosh, alright. This is not my night tonight. At least not these last couple of decks. Like the control deck I was playing at the beginning we were doing good with. It's getting flooded. Secret agenda. What is your secret agenda? Losing to me? Hopefully. This is a great hand. I like it. There's a stick, so they've got to have some kind of removal. They're choosing not to use it, though. Let's play Tumblewag. This probably isn't living. Why would you get rid of the Duelist? The Tumblewag is the threat. I don't understand these choices people are making tonight. Lockdown's annoying, but it doesn't end the game or anything. Well, now they want to kill the tumblewag. Okay, oh, no, caretaker's talent. All right. I think they might be dead here. Easy. GG. That's what's fun about Botanical Brawler is everything that's on it is a counter, so it just doubles its power and toughness. Again. Let's do it just like that again. KGBY 13. Opponent's going first. This is alright. Oh, of course it's mono red. We're probably not winning this game. I don't have enough removal in this deck, if I'm being honest. Okay. I'm not gonna waste my time with that. We don't have removal in the Calicel Sword to just kill us. GG. What's this statue you're talking about? I remember you showing me a deck. This one? I mean, it's interesting, but the problem is that there's so much artifact hate right now and temporary lockdown that it's just rare this is ever gonna get anywhere. If this is what you're talking about, it's the only statue in standard right now. There's just too many better payoffs for Spellslinger deck. Let me see where my I have a deck like that built somewhere here. That's not it. Although this deck's fun too. There it is. So this is the deck I have built, and it's not a completely otter deck, but it's based around like Narset and Lila and getting free spells. And let's play this one. I haven't played this one in a while. We'll satisfy the spell slinger in you guys. Where'd it go? Oh, it's up here now because I edited it temporarily. That card is... It doesn't... The thing is like, it's not the activation cost that's the problem, you know what I mean? Like, 2 mana is not that much to make it a creature. The Enigma Jewel is what you're talking about. Enigma Jewel is really good in... Enigma Jewel is really good with equipment. Black Cleave Cliffs. Playing Iconoclast. If this is mono red, we're gonna be so miserable with all these pain lands. It's mono red. We do have a Helix. Another challenger. No pump spell this time. They have to have a non-creature spell to cast here, right? Yeah, oh well. It was worth a try. The fact that they didn't offspring it means they have pump spells in hand. Okay. Mono red is such an oppressive deck. It's just like the least fun thing in the world to play against. Try again. This is sort of kind of monk tribal. It's monks and otters. It's monks and their little otter friends. It's great. Monks are at the monastery. They've got a nice meandering river going through the monastery, and they've got like a, you know, family of otters to hang out with. It's great. Well, we found the white mana we need. Now we just need some spells to cast. Play fired bricks. Alright. Of course we find a control deck. Oh, it's Synthesizer. Can we outrun Synthesizer? I doubt it. We'll try though. Play a second Storm Chaser talent, make another dude. We'll just have to go around them. Nothing, really. We're just gonna get Sunfalled, aren't we? That or the opponent has a 3 steps ahead and they're planning on making a copy of Synthesizer. I'm not just gonna run the Iconoclast into it. Yep. Alright, so they get a 4/4. Keep 2 on top, not good news for us. We'll take our 4. Lockdown. I mean, that is annoying, but I mean, like... Braided net. Sure. Do they have removal for Lila? That would be annoying. Alright. I'm sure they're gonna tap Narset if they're smart. They tap Lila. That's not the right move. Let's let them block. See, they'll probably just block with. Now they're smart. They double block. All right. But unfortunately for them, that means our Narset lives. Beautiful. And now we have a whole bunch of burn spells saved up. Oh, another Synthesizer. All right. Hmm. This is tempting. I lose my Narset though if I discard the push-pull. I think I'm just gonna decline. Go to combat. They're gonna tap Lila most likely because she's bigger. Just keep wiping their board. Oh. That's annoying.
Doesn't take a genius to see something weird is going on. Together we can shift the current.
Oh gosh, a fourth synthesizer. There wasn't enough already. They still haven't found a sixth land is the worst part.
Thanks for the helping paw. Another genius idea by Ryan and Derek.
Oh, why did I think that was gonna deal 10? Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so bad. I didn't count. I didn't do math.
It's time to embrace the local culture.
Alright, we just gotta find another helix. We've got 2 more in the deck. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I was getting this confused for one of the ones that's 10 mana altogether. That's such a big mistake. Sure. We've gained a lot of life, so we're not dead or anything, but...
I hope I change back when I leave.
I've never heard that voice, but... My goodness, do they have enough synthesizers? I'm gonna laugh so hard if we just draw the helix. They've got this crazy board and we just draw the helix. Come on, one time. Five synthesizers, a huge play mistake, and we still top decked the... I'm so glad that I cast that helix when I did the turn before. Oh man, that was priceless. That opponent's probably so mad. I take back whatever I said about previous decks and the Magic gods not liking me. Geeky Magic. That was I gotta make a short about that one. Skynet, yeah. I have something to tell you guys. It's important. Skynet is real. Storm Chaser's talent. This opponent just no hesitation at all. Just boom. Kills the otter. Just not let's wait and see if they play something better. Just nope. Otter's getting out. Get out of here, Otter. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm a little offended. Preacher of the Schism. Go preach somewhere else. All right. Let's go get a red planar set. Everything has prowess. Oh, something's gonna die. Oh, okay. Not my robot. That was my favorite robot. Alright, don't wipe my board, bro. Don't be like that. Don't be like that, bro. Don't wipe the board. You keep that Sunfall and or Deadly Cover-Up in your hand. You leave me alone and let me kill you.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Ooh, which one do I sacrifice?
One of your friends has to leave.
I mean, that's just lethal, right? Easy game. Spell slingers. That's what you get for just auto killing my otter, bro. Like, it's the truth too, because if he had killed that, if he'd killed the third path iconoclast instead, I might have lost that game. We're entering another match. Hackbacker. Opponent goes first. This is alright. Swamp. Fire Bluff Canal for us. See if this lives. Nope. Sorry, Mr. Monk. Is this mono black discard? Oh my goodness, we're just getting completely flooded out. Oh my gosh. I thinned the deck out on purpose. Opponent has so many colorless lands. Now there's a Lila. So at least we can play Lila and draw a card off Slick Shot sequence. I know she's not going to live, but we can push pull her later. Hustle bustle. There's a Preacher. I'm doing this so to set up next turn we can push pull again. Draw a card. 4 helixes. Another Preacher, sure. God, we have a lot of damage. They all get trampled too. Beautiful. Look at this. And now they're just dead to a lightning helix, so. And we still have a bunch of 1/1s. Oh, I love this deck. I never made a video about it though, because I never got like a crazy enough win rate to be like, hey, look at this. GG, opponent. By the way, that's why I push pulls in the deck. Because we can do some crazy things, even with just our own little spell slingers on the field. We found somebody. Okay. Dot hack and slash is the name. My brain was like hack and slash. What? We'll keep. Fear my otters. Deep Cavern Bat. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, you gotta take Third Path Iconoclast, right? Or maybe Pearl of Wisdom. Pearl of Wisdom wouldn't be a bad choice either. Nope, they take the Iconoclast. Alright, we draw another one. No, No More Lies isn't good in this deck because when you cast something from plotted, it can only be cast as a sorcery. So if you exile No More Lies with Lila, you can never cast it. Another bat. Well, they should take the Pearl of Wisdom, but they're probably going to take the explosion. Not the right choice. Explosion forces me to wipe my own board too. Let's go get a plains. Draw some cards. Of course we draw a bunch of lands. I'm just gonna get in like this because I don't really care if they block the Iconoclast. Opponent gets in. Plays a Shieldred, sure. Fight Narset. No attacks. We need to draw a spell, please. And for them not to kill our Narset. Phyrexian Arena is fine. My gosh. Come on. I'm gonna bluff. Ah! They took the bait! Alright. We're not dead. We're very close to dead. But if they attack with everything, they could also die. Alright, so we go down to 2. Oh no. No, we can't cast Pearl of Wisdom. Oh no! Oh man. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright. What other fun? So we'll play one more fun deck. You know what? I'm in the mood for some Cleric Clapton. I like my Cleric tribal deck. It's basically bats. Because bats happen to mostly be clerics in this set, so. But it's more fun than that. See, we got humans and birds too? Like, what? This is better. Put back a swamp. Starscape Cleric, very good draw. Is this Squirming Emergence? This feels like Squirming Emergence. It is Squirming Emergence. Alright, how fast can we kill him? Yep. They discarded Portal to Phyrexia. Alright. Get Zoraline down. They don't have removal for it. That's good for us. Another Founding of the Third Path. Alright. They're gonna take the bitter triumph. Okay, we need to hope they don't have a squirming emergence in hand. They discarded an Atraxa. Alright, well they don't, if they don't have a squirming emergence in hand and they don't have a squirming emergence in the graveyard, then we're in good shape. I mean, you hit the channeler, right? Yeah. All right. I think we've outrun the worst of it. Now we just have to hope they don't draw a squirming emergence. We need to draw some lands ourselves. Trouble Belt Maverick is going to let them surveil and dig for it. Okay, they kept one on top, so that's probably the squirming emergence. There's a Jace.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will. Organic minds are easily quelled.
If that's a squirming emergence on top, I'm pretty sure we're screwed, but it also depends on what they choose, because if they squirming emergence a portal, then we're dead. If they squirming emergence an Atraxa, we might be able to find a way to... That's not a squirming emergence. All right, we got a chance then. Fantastic draw. We needed that land so bad. There we go. GG. Haha, we did it. Get out of here. That was very good luck on our part, though. They never found their squirming emergence. But we did fight through a lot, so. I found Big Red. We get to go first. I'll take it. We got removal, we got creatures. Black Cleave Cliffs for the opponent. And a Heartfire hero, of course. Metropolis Reformer is actually pretty nice here. The Heartfire Hero's trigger can still hit us, but they can't hit us with the they can't hit us with the Callous Sellsword trigger. Sure. I wonder if that's what they have right now and they don't realize that they can't hit us with that. Oh, okay. They're mapping it up. Cacophony Scamp. Same thing with Cacophony Scamp. They can't target us with Metropolis Reformer on the battlefield. See if they don't think. Stack it. And then they have to target the Reformer if they do. Oh, they didn't do it. All right. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident now that we're okay. Another scamp. Hardfire hero on top. Sure. Gain some more life, get the Reformer back. More Cacophony Scamps on top. They're sick of those apparently. They're like, I want Monstrous Rage and Caliselsor, rah! Emberheart Challenger's pretty good. Sure. Alright, I feel pretty solid about where we're at. They shouldn't be able to do anything anymore. Next turn we just activate Restless Fortress. I still gain the 4 life. The complete waste. GG, opponent. Yeah, we crushed mono red. Hooray. What a great way to end the evening. All right. Well, that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for a fantastic stream. You guys were awesome. It was really great to get to talk to all of you. Just another quick reminder, I do stream Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. so keep your eyes out for that. If you are just joining and you're new to the streams, I will be doing, and I'm not 100% positive. I might do 2 streams next week because I want to stream on release day, which is Tuesday. So I may just do Tuesday instead of Wednesday, or I might do Tuesday and Wednesday. Just depends. But I will be streaming on release day for sure. And I'm really looking forward to playing Bloomburrow with you guys once it releases next week. I hope you guys have a great time at your pre-releases this weekend. I hope that you have good luck and you have great pulls. If you are interested in supporting the channel, I do have memberships available with some awesome benefits. Like I got a private Discord channel for the channel, as well as members only content. We'll be doing some members only streams coming up, and I will be planning on probably gifting some memberships during the release stream. So make sure that you stay tuned for the release stream, because I'll probably be giving away some memberships during that. And I just appreciate all of you so much. You guys make this so fun. I wouldn't be able to do this without all of you who support me and watch my videos every time I post something. And I'm just really grateful for you all. So I hope you all have a great night. It's been an absolute pleasure playing with you, and I will catch you in the next one.